Welcome to this lecture. So far, you have now taken the time to understand your audience's problems, their pain, their needs, and their goals. And you've also got some idea of their demographics and their background. In the section previous to this, you would have learned different ways to start your presentation. I'm about to piece that together. As a speaker, you don't want to be one of those speakers that comes onto the stage and says, "Hi everyone, wow, so good to be here. What a beautiful start, thank you," to the previous presenter. Or, "Wow, that was an amazing biography. Thank you for your introduction." Remember that your audience is watching you as you are presenting, and you want to be able to start in an engaging way, and someone has already presented and they have already introduced you, and they've built you up to this level. Your aim as a speaker is to start at this level and take it even more higher. How do you do this? In the previous section, I showed you different ways to start your presentation. And just to remind you, it could include a quote, it could include a comparison, it could include a demonstration. I gave you more than 20 ways to start your presentation. If you have forgotten or you have not gone through that, I'd urge you to go through that section of this course. So someone has now introduced you to the stage. And what I'd like you to do is to come onto the stage and to start off in that engaging way, whether it is with a quote or a comparison. And then you move straight into what is known as the turmoil. That's the T in S-T-A-R-T, turmoil. And turmoil is really about piecing together what you have done in the previous lecture. What is the pain, the challenges, the need, or the goal of the audience in relation to your topic? You also would have remembered that I showed you different ways that you can say things on the stage, and how your right-hand side of the stage refers to your pain, and how the left-hand side of your stage, looking at the audience, is your gain. So here's what you would do. You would start off in this engaging way with a quote or a comparison or whatever else that you have chosen. And if you are moving, you would move to your right-hand side of the stage and say, "Why are we here?" And now you would use softening words. Softening words include words like perhaps, maybe, possibly, potentially. And by your understanding of the audience, you then remind them as to why they are here. So let's stay with our analogy of a person who is trying to get fit. And you would say something like, "Perhaps you are here today because you are tired of not being able to lose this weight. And you are looking for ways in which to become fit and healthy again." Give them another reason as to why they are here, based on your understanding and the work that you have done in the previous lecture. But use another softening words and start with maybe. Maybe you are here today because the gym does not actually suit you, and you're looking for alternative ways that you can train and still maintain fitness. And then one more. So your aim here is to give at least 3 reasons why the audience is here, by reminding them on their pain, their problem, their need, or their goal. So one more. Potentially, you are here today because you are looking for different ways to prepare a meal so that you can eat in a way that gives you energy and not in a way that makes you unhealthy. Do you see how I've done that? When you are in this section in the pain, you have to say these words slowly because you need to remind your audience why they are here. You need to almost like dig that wound and tell them the pain that they're in. And you are using lots of you words. And by using the softening words of perhaps, potentially, maybe, possibly, it softens the impact. That's why it's called a softening word. Versus saying, "You are here in the audience today because you are looking at a way of losing weight." Now, even though that might be true, it sounds too harsh. And you don't want to be coming across as being a harsh speaker. Remember, this is your first 3 minutes on the stage. And so you want to use softening words so that the audience gets to trust you. So your aim here, just to summarize, is using the information in the previous section. You're using softening words that pick up 3 of the however many points that you've come up with that remind the audience of their pain, their problem, their need, or their goal. And you say these words slowly in a way that draws out that pain. And so you're reminding them as to why they are here. And in that way, they want to listen to you a little bit more because it's almost like you're relating to them. You're relating to their challenges or the obstacles that they're going through. And by doing it that way, by using the softening words, you don't come across as a harsh speaker. Now say you are not moving on the stage and you are seated in a boardroom. Again, remember my earlier technique. Just use your right hand to depict the pain side. So it sounds something like, potentially you are here. Perhaps you are here today. Maybe you are here today. Remember to have a sad face or a solemn face. You can't put a smile on your face and say the sad things and remind people of their pain. It doesn't look right. So keep your facial expressions solemn and neutral as you are relating to the turmoil that your audience is in. Once you have done that, I can now move you on to the next lecture that takes you through what I'm calling the resolution. Join me in the next lecture where I take you to the R in START,